I don't own property in the States. I think I'm one of probably a few people that hasn't taken advantage of going down and buying. Could be the kids that take up every moment. But with that, as far as buying down the States, the critical first step before you can go down is talk to an accountant that has specific knowledge on buying property or knows the tax law and tax rules in the States. It is a different country. It is only it's the States. It's 70 miles south of here. However, what I have noticed though with people that we are doing mortgages for, clients that have already bought down there and have not investigated all the different tax implications, some of them it goes great, some of them it's a nightmare. So you want to go in eyes wide open. So my first step is talk to an accountant that's specific. There isn't that many here in the Lower Mainland. We all have knowledge of people that do this. It's well worth the couple $100 consulting fee. Once you've got that figured out, the easiest way to get a mortgage down there is myself and everyone else here. We cannot place mortgages in the States from Canada. Canadian lenders just don't lend down there, other than going the other route. What we look at doing is we do the equity takeout. Maybe it's out of your current rental portfolio, your current primary residence, where we set up collateral type mortgages that have been discussed earlier, where you take out a portion of equity out that is set towards that purchase in the States. It could be the $60,000 condos down in Laughlin or anything like that. Those, you will probably find the investment, your money being drawn out, cheaper to do it here as opposed to a foreign investor down in the States. However, again, that's where that planning part comes into play. I probably get about twice a week a call from clients that are buying down in the States or have just been down in the States and have already bought properties. So it is kind of a hot button, and it seems to be, I don't think it's lost any steam. I don't know about the others here at the table, but I find that I'm dealing with this a couple of times a week. There is one author that's been, I think he's even spoke at some of these events, a guy named Phil McCurry. He wrote a book called Fire Sale, How to Buy Foreclosures in the States. And it's, foreclosures is part of it. However, you want someone from a Canadian perspective. There's a whole section on books, if you go on Chapters or Amazon, where it explains on buying properties from a U.S. perspective, buying properties in the U.S. There isn't really a lot of knowledge on buying properties as a Canadian, pulling out money in Canada to buy in the States from a Canadian perspective. So that's one book that we tend to go through quite a bit, handling with clients. So that's kind of my